Who else is up in here? Let's see. Who else is here? What's going on, Nolan? What's up? So we will wait a little bit for some people to jump up in here. I see I got two people watching. Nolan's one of them. Who's the other one? Who else is in here? Who else is in here? What's up, though, guys? Just got out of work. Went and grabbed me some food. What up? What's up, Lucky? What's going on, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up, John? What's up, Michael? What up, guys? What's going on? So we'll give it a few minutes. What's up, guys? What's up? We'll give it probably a minute or two more. And what's up, Elias? And then we'll dive right into today's story. I know the next time we're gonna get to see the Celtics play is Friday, I believe. The Celtics got postponed. What's up, Carson? What's up? So it's story time, guys. What's up, Fish On? What's up? What up, guys? Yeah, Friday's the next game. Yep. Yes, it does, Elias. It starts tomorrow. So we'll give it one more minute, and then we will start. Today's story, guys. We'll give it one more minute, and then we will dive right into today's story time with the Butcher. I just got off work, TSR. I just got off work. I had to work late today, so I was going to do this about an hour and a half ago, but I had to work late, so I am just doing it from the car, and then I think we're going to be going live with Goose. I think I'm going to be live again with Goose Sports sometime later on tonight as well, so probably in a couple hours. Yeah, so we'll be live again after this stream for probably 2 hours, something like that, somewhere in that range. Yeah, Rich, this is the story about how your boy got his boxers shredded by a stripper. So let's dive right into. I got 11 people watching. Let's jump right into it. So we'll take this one back. This was once again, this was in that partying phase of mine, probably from the age of like 22 to like 28, maybe 27, somewhere in that range. Those like 5 or 6 years were basically where I did all of my partying in life. And then I calmed down, after I met my girlfriend. So let's dive right into it. I was probably 23 at the time, somewhere, probably 23, 24 years old. And I was working at a fish processing place. Basically, they would get the fish from the docks, and we would cut it up and sort it out, and then distribute it to a bunch of different high-end restaurants. And so that was my job at the time being. And I became pretty good friends with the boss of that establishment, and we still are good friends. I still stop by there and say hi to him every now and then. He's still a good dude. Still remembers me, even though I haven't worked there in like 10 years. Still a really good guy, and so we got really friendly, and because he could depend on me. What up, Coach Plays? So he could depend on me. So we got friendly, and one night he was like, hey man, we're going out, and we're gonna go have some fun, and do you want to come out with us? And I was like, yeah, sure, man, why not? So I met him at the restaurant he owned, and we took off from there. Hold on. No, I take that back. I met him at his condo. I met him at his condo. I take that back, because my car was at his condo. My car was at his condo. So yeah. So I take that back. I met him at the condo. This was a long time ago, guys. So bear with me here. I met him at his condo, and he's like, "All right, man, let's go out." And I was like, "Okay, fine." Jumped in his Escalade, and off to Rhode Island we went. And we were in Rhode Island. This was probably later at night. I think it was probably I don't know, maybe 9 o'clock, 9:30, somewhere in there. We went to a Chinese food restaurant. You're gonna notice a reoccurring theme. Pretty much all I ate in those years were Mexican, Italian, and Chinese. So those type of restaurants are gonna be a reoccurring theme in this little mini series. So we were at a Chinese food restaurant in Rhode Island, and it was a bunch of us. It was probably like 8 of us, probably 8 or 10 of us, and we were just chowing on some Chinese food, and we were doing. Oh, it was a bad night, man. We were eating a bunch of Chinese food and drinking sake bombs and Chinese beer for a while. Probably like what's up off the wall hockey? What's up, guys? So we were probably doing that. We were probably drinking those sake bombs, and we were drinking those sake bombs and just that Japanese beer for probably, I don't know, 2 hours, somewhere in that range. Yeah, probably 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And that's a lot of alcohol. Like when I would go out and drink like that, that was like, we would drink, like we would hammer them down. So we did that for about 2 hours. And there's a strip club in Rhode Island called, I believe it was called Desire at the time. I don't know if it's still there, but that's what it was called at the time. So my boss and his other constituents had the brilliant idea of, all right, let's go to the strip club, and nobody really objected to that. So we all went and grabbed some money, and we all went and grabbed some money and headed off we jumped back in his Escalade and headed off to the strip club. And it was probably, I think we probably got there at like, I don't know, 10:45, 10:30. Oh, HTH, you have no idea. We're just scratching the surface, dude. I got 6 years of these stories. Believe me, we're just scratching the surface. So we jump in his Escalade and we head over there, and we head over there, we pull up, and it's probably like 10:30, 10:45. And this place stayed open till like 3 a.m. So it was lit. Like, we were there for a while. We were throwing money around and just drinking and the normal activities in a strip club. And it was winding down. It was probably getting close to 2 or 2:30. And your boy was had a pretty good amount of alcohol in him. And I ended up on stage with 2 other strippers swinging around the pole, and that was interesting. And so I was swinging around the pole all drunk with 2 strippers around me, and then and granted, the only thing I was wearing was a pair of boxers. The strippers had pulled my shirt and my pants and my everything else off, so that's the only thing I had on. And so imagine my big ass swinging around a stripper pole, because I'm not little. I'm like 6 foot 255. I'm not a small dude. So that's the end of the night. And then we're winding it down. After all that, we were winding it down, and my boss goes, all right, man, I paid for you to get a private room with one of these strippers. And I was just like, all right. I was like, I didn't know. I was like I couldn't even see straight at that. I couldn't even see straight at that time. I was seeing like three of everything. And he goes, I paid for you to get a private room, right? So, all right, whatever. So they stick me in this little like cardboard box of a side area. The only thing that's lit is like a big black light. and this, so I'm still only in my boxers. So not the smartest decision, because like there's probably like tetanus all over those strip. Like I'm walking around barefoot with nothing on but boxers in a strip joint. So do that math. And so they sit me in this little room. The only thing that's lit up, the only thing that's only light source in this place. Hey, what's up, Valhalla? Thanks, man. So the only light source in this little black box of a room was this black light, and the stripper comes in there, and she like, I don't know what or where this came from, but like, you guys know like those like fake like Halloween claws that like you can get with like what girls wear for like the Halloween like cat costumes? You know what I'm talking about? You can like slide them on your finger, and they're like little cat claws. Let me know if you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Let me know if you guys know what I'm talking about. All right, so she comes in the room with the cat ear, the little cat ears sticking up, and the claws, right? And she's got like this like weird look in her eye, and it's like I don't know, man. I mean, it could have just been me, but I was, because I was really drunk, and so instead of like just taking my boxers off, or trying to take my boxers off the normal way, she digs those fucking claws into like the fabric and just rips downward, right? Like just rips downward. And so like my boxers are in strips now, right? Just in strips. Dude, I don't think I've ever got up faster. I got up out of that room. I didn't even look for my pants. I ran out of that strip joint and ran back to the Escalade and sat in my boss's Escalade, and I wouldn't go back in there. I was petrified. That stripper scared the hell out of me. I made my boss go back in there and find my pants and shirt. So the last thing I remember is putting all my stuff back on, my pants and my shirt, and the last thing I remember of that night was doing that, and then nothing. And I wake up that next morning, and I don't remember how I got there, but I'm in the guest bedroom of my boss's house. I'm in the guest bedroom of my boss's house, and I'm passed out, and I wake up, and it's like, I think it was like 1 or 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and I walk downstairs, and I see him making lunch, and I'm just like, dude, like, what happened? He's like, what do you mean what happened? He's like, what the hell did that stripper do to you? I was like, I don't know, man. All I remember was she was trying to do something, and then I was running out of there. He's like, dude, look at your boxers. And I looked down, and it just looks like a hula skirt. Like my boxers looked like a hula skirt. It was not a good night. It was entertaining. And the worst part was, right, that's not the worst part, right? The worst part was right, the worst part was I get back, so I drive back home, and I drive back home, and I go, so like I get all my, I drive back home, and I'm trying to like go back to like a normal routine. So I take those boxers, and I toss them in the I toss them in the trash, and I'm taking my trash out, and I'm taking my trash out, and my father goes, what? He goes, what the fuck is that? What happened? What happened to your boxers? And I just looked at him and said, I don't want to talk about it. I want to talk about it. Let's not even go there. So your boy, I mean, that girl, that stripper, that was probably the only time I've been scared by a stripper. But that was an interesting night. That was an interesting night. But that's how your boys boxers got shredded by a stripper. So yeah, it was a rough night, Rogue. It was a rough night. Oh, dude, I was running. That chick had like a crazy ass look in her eye. It was not a good night. I mean, up until that point, it was a good night. But yeah, your boy was like Forrest Gump. I was running. Yeah, I was out, man. I was gone. So so that's it for the story for today. But the next story time, we're gonna talk about some St. Patrick's Day shenanigans with me and my dad, and how we closed down the bar at our local Bass Pro. But that's coming on the next story time. But that's how your boy got his boxers shredded by a stripper. Catwoman went crazy on him. Catwoman went crazy on me, and I was out, man. The funniest part was seeing me that drunk try to run. The funniest part of all that, right, was seeing me that hammered try to run from the strip club to my boss's Escalade, because I was running like this, just all the way to it, like in like 6 different directions, until I could finally get there. Yeah, it was an interesting night. It was an interesting night. But once again, guys, we're going to be live. Me and Goose Sports going to be live tonight. We're going to go over the next round of playoffs. But that's coming up next. That'll be coming up in about 2 hours. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Yeah, no happy ending, Valhalla. That one was that was an interesting night. John, probably 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern time, Eastern Standard. So 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. But we'll be back. But anyways, thanks for tuning in to Story Time with the Butcher. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you in a few hours. I will see you guys later. Thanks again. Peace.